Chain Drug Review, and Mass Market Retailers Video Forum.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeffrey Wolt, Editor-in-Chief of Retail Media IQ. Welcome to our video forum. Today we're thrilled to have as our guest Sue Smith, partner in the Emerson Group, and also the current chair of WE. Sue, great to see you.
Great to see you, Jeff.
We're here today to talk about WE. Let me begin by asking you about how the organization, which will celebrate its 8th anniversary in December, got started.
Sure. Well, Jeff, I can't believe it's coming up on 8 years. It's been amazing since we've launched in the industry. Well, the idea of WE came from a moment at an industry event where Andrea Fallon sat in a room of 10 people, and she was the only female in the room. That moment sparked a conversation with Kim Sines and Annie Walker, and they discussed unifying the industry on elevating women in leadership. From that, a board was formed and WE's mission was born: women enhancing the future, shaping next generations, and advancing health and wellness.
Maybe you could tell me a little bit about the mission in more detail, what it was at the beginning and maybe how it's evolved over these 8 years.
Yeah, sure. I feel like it was yesterday when we all got together in a room in Manhattan, and it was pretty special. That was the first time that a large group of female leadership in our industry had gotten together to talk about situations and experiences all surrounding women in leadership. And we knew there was a gap, and we had data in the industry. But what stuck out most was the community that we knew we had. We had something special there. And what was most important for us was the sustainability for the future and building it out for next generations. And over the last 8 years, what has started with women in leadership has evolved into leadership, men and women. And we should be proud as an industry because it's been a success. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with kind of various activations within WE.
Well, please tell our audience.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we had actually last week a We Connect session, and Michael Law was the speaker there, and Tina Jaxie interviewed him. And he spoke about the influence that his mom had on his life. And that helped to shape him, his career, and his philosophy. And we know, I mean, most of us that show up at industry events, we're our best selves out front, but it's what happens behind closed doors. You know, what's your character, what's your integrity? Because we know it's what you do and how you act when people aren't watching, because words do matter.
And these events, I mean, obviously they reinforce women who are in the industry and men who are in the industry at this point. You're also reaching down to the next generation?
You know, we're all one. I mean, we all help each other out. I mean, interestingly enough, early on, we had a next gen board, and we had kind of like a current generation, if you will, board, and we meshed the two of them together because we're all one. I mean, there's mentoring in both directions.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. You mentioned the membership. Maybe you could be a little more specific about the type of companies and people who are involved.
Oh, sure. I mean, WE membership, it's anybody that is interested in being part of our mission. So the most important aspect is that, you're part of the WE community and you have an interest in it. And if anybody is interested in joining WE, whether it's a retailer, a supplier, an agency, you just go to our website at 4we.org, and that's the number 4we.org. Sign up, and then we start with a coffee talk, and it's for you or the other person getting to know us and us to them.
We have an event coming up together with your organization at the end of June, and that'll be a panel discussion in New York City. Maybe you could tell us who will be on the panel and what they will be discussing.
I'm so excited for this MMR Women of Influence event. I'm like nervous excited because to have all of these women all in one location, being able to connect, because it's so rare to be able to connect with everybody at the same time. Everybody, is lifing out there. And so we're having a panel discussion, And the moderator is going to be a WE board member, Wendy Lehman. If you don't know her, I don't know where you're living, but she's CEO and chief shopper of WSL Strategic Retail. The panelists are pretty diverse, which is also extremely exciting. Amanda Kasuli, who's chief customer officer at Kenvue. Marla Fielder, who is health and wellness leader from Kroger. Kelly Mahoney, who is chief marketing officer at Ulta Beauty. And Sharon Glass, who is practice lead of pharma and OTC from InMarket. And they come from various backgrounds. I mean, you have military, you have beauty, you have government, and you have healthcare. And we're going to be talking about, or they are going to be talking about influence. What does influence mean to them? Influencing up, influencing next generations. It's going to be a really robust conversation.
It's really a strong lineup. I look forward to attending. And finally, Sue, maybe you could just tell us if there are any WE members out here listening to us today, how would they get an invitation to come and join us at the end of June?
Just go to our website at forwe.org, go to our events page, and then you'll see a link there, and you can RSVP and sign up.
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll have a lot of takers on that, and as I say, I look forward to the event. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Jeff.